We're gonna start already. This is what you happens when
Welcome,
you wait
guys.
too long. That's what happens when you wait too long. Welcome to Inside the End Farm.
It's at the end farm.
This is how the sausage is made right here, guys. Opening the beers, and Matt is also wearing fingerless gloves because he's drunk.
So everyone's supposed to be wearing fingerless gloves. Mike forgot his.
Everybody's actually. If we restart this, I can find fingerless gloves real quick if you want.
Oh, so we're gonna restart this?
Okay, vamp. No, vamp
Make
for a
this
second.
fake.
Vamp,
We're gonna make this fake by restarting it. Instead, I'm gonna show you our beer. Okay, Sierra Nevada Beer Camp. This is a tropical IPA. This is our 2016 beer camp. And Mike likes IPA, so I decided we'll go with this spring seasonal and give this one a try. I also got the same computer as Mike, as you can see here, where it's a tablet, so I'm copying off him. But hey, it was only $70 on Amazon, so I was like, why not?
Everybody's wearing fingerless gloves.
Yeah, but yours are for like working out, and mine are for like cosplay.
Are they really though?
Yeah, these are for my. These are for my. These are my steampunk outfit. So you can use those for your steampunk when you do your steampunk guy.
My steampunk guy.
We'll have a steampunk day at New York Comic Con, okay? If we get tickets for it.
We're not getting tickets for New York
getting
Comic Con.
Doing it. Come on.
Matt,
Are
we're
you in?
going to a wedding like a week before that. What are you talking about?
So you're not in?
No, Matt.
Lame. Remember, you heard it here first. This guy's lame.
Matt, you remember I had the best cosplays when we went. Okay, so Sully, come on. Did you see any other Sullys there? Just one.
There was not another Sully there.
One Sully, like 17,000.
There was like
7,000.
It was too bad. It was
There's way too many.
It was in Deadpool. It was in Deadpool. But how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Nice shirt. I like this.
Let's post these beers.
Post. I already talked about it, so we're good.
Yeah, I know. This was in my closet. It got shut in my closet somehow, so it tastes better.
I went retro.
Tastes better when you
Turtles.
drank more.
This was the original group name for the School France.
And we had the three members there tonight at practice. The three original.
So we had everyone else had to get out of it. So,
losers.
I just started on days again, so I have to get adjusted again to another daytime shift. But
I had the fluid comes out of you plague on Saturday. We're just like things came out of both ends. Just think of me like a Roman candle, but like I'm lit on
the
both
opposite.
ends.
The opposite of Roman candles.
Like,
so trapping stuff. Everything
you're
else
thinking of
came
finger
out.
cuffs. Now I was thinking of a Roman candle, which is actually a firework.
But like both ends of the firework.
Yeah. Like you lit it at both ends.
Were awful. And they were just poop and puke. No. Yeah. Respectful.
Well, there wasn't poop. It was liquid.
Liquid poop. Liquid poop, guys. That's the name of this episode.
If you haven't turned it off already, welcome.
So, speaking of how I'm doing pretty good. You know, I can't complain.
Nobody cared. I told you the fans. We took a poll, Matt. We took in a private poll, and
I
nobody
didn't see this poll. We are Teardrop Creations, the chainmail consortium that me and Jess are together.
Is it? I was going to say
it's not a consortium.
Not a consortium. This is two people.
I'm saying it's just two people. But
Not
our business, we are the official sponsors, or one of the official sponsors of the Salt City Collecticon on May 15th.
Are you now?
Yeah, official.
So you're going to be on their marquee?
We are. No, we're in there on their webpage. If you go to SyracuseComicCon.com, it shows this Syracuse Collecticon.
How much did you have to pay for that?
$25. Not too much. It was good.
It's not bad at all.
It's real. I was like, I didn't think we'd be under the sponsor list. I thought we'd be like also was paid for shit list.
These guys don't suck as much.
I'll take it. We're official sponsors. So
boom.
And I'm creating
Drumpf.
Make Donald Trump again. Hashtag. But I've started creating more stuff for. We have 6 official things we're doing this spring to early fall, and then we'll probably do retro game con again. So probably 7, which we did 3 last year. So it's kind of cool. Doing 7, it's gonna be. Hopefully, I can make enough stuff for it. I've got a lot of stuff set up for it. I'm pretty excited about it. So.
Are you gonna bring Usborne books with you, or?
Nope, just chainmail.
Just chainmail.
Unfortunately, the Renaissance does not have books in it like that.
Yeah, those guys can read and smell.
They have like the printing press. So,
do they have any like Gutenberg printed books that you can sell?
I don't think so.
That'd be awesome, like a period.
There are
book.
a couple cool books. We have a really cool book on space that me and Aiden read together, and I love talking about space. So when he asked me stuff about space, I'm like, my eyes light up like this. I'm like, let's talk about space. And then the book says something about it does say something about that stars are balls of gas. I'm like, incorrect. They are balls of plasma, but we will.
Technically, they're also gas.
No, they're plasma. But But, I like discussing things like that with him, so. Let's get into what we got, because you said you got older stuff, I have newer stuff, so we should have a good amount of stuff then, hopefully.
Okay, let's talk about it. Also, I'm a little hurt that you just didn't bring him over here to talk about science, but okay. In space.
Well, I
only
also
major
like
in
science,
physics, guys.
I also like science, though.
I met a random dude that was a physics major. He's like, I'm doing like electrical engineering physics kind of thing, and I was like, I did astrophysics, and we talked for a while. Give him tickets at the stage.
So who blew who, though?
He probably would have blown me, because he wanted to get to see.
He's like, now I'm putting in the show.
He wanted to see To Kill a Mockingbird, yeah. Which is understandable. So that's doing great at the stage. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is that Lonely Island has a movie coming out, man.
I've heard about this. Let's talk about it.
Because we were seeing this before the cameras started rolling here.
We're talking about sauerkraut and boiled goose.
It's called Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Okay. I mean,
that's really the only information that's out.
I don't know if I'll watch it in theater. You gotta show me something more, I guess. But I would definitely watch it because I love Lonely Island. I like what they do. And they're funny, Andy Samberg can really do anything for me, and I'll watch it.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Still hilarious every episode.
I would say something like Yorma. So whatever.
But
not Kiev.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine has really filled my my 30 Rock place, where even if it's mediocre, it's still pretty funny to me. So,
of course,
yeah.
You got Boyle, you got Holt,
Rosa. And have you watched the latest couple episodes? Because it's got Jason Mantzoukas on it.
Yes. The only thing we haven't watched is the last one. I was hoping
I started watching by mistake today. I was like,
I was hoping he would be a regular. I was so hoping he
will be, because he's on the next one.
Oh, good.
All right.
Because he should be in everything.
Even if he's on like 3 or 4 episodes of Mario, but it's cool because Jason Mantzoukas is hilarious. He's probably the funniest human being on earth.
He's great. It's great. I just listened to the latest podcast I've had of this get made.
I'm like 2
Paul
behind.
Scheer and June Diane.
What's 2 behind? So don't tell me anything.
It's called The Apple. I'll just say that.
Oh, there was one after that actually.
I haven't downloaded that one yet.
I just listened to the one before it. But yeah, okay.
Andy Richter is hilarious. Andy Richter is.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about this Lonely Island movie?
I'm glad they're doing more stuff. Like they also are developing a sketch comedy show with Paul Scheer. Paul Scheer actually talked about it, and that's what reminded me to put it down.
Is it Fox? For Fox? Yeah,
Fox, yeah.
For Fox, it's
it's
in that
and they want to
Saturday
own
Live time slot. I think.
They want to own Andy Samberg. So
I think it's on that Saturday Night Live time slot. So that's kind of cool. To have a little competition. It's like Mad TV almost back in the day.
I feel like they're kind of cycling the lead guys too. Like maybe we'll see. Steve
Razzazzini, Mark Duplass.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should write that down. The chick from the league. What's her name? Katie.
I don't. Mark Duplass's wife.
I should have known this. I should have written this down. Damn it.
She's
going to be in the new X-Men spinoff. There. Legion. Legion. That's what I said.
Wow.
Not Legion.
I need some salve for this. Yeah. Legion.
Well, she's gonna be in the new X-Men spinoff. So
as a funny character,
I don't know. But this show, I was reading more about this Legion show, and basically it's not an official X-Men spinoff. Like you're not gonna see these guys in the movies. Possibly. It's kind of like, it's basically like Agents of the Shield.
World's spinning around.
It's like Agents of the Shield where there may or may not be guest stars in it. There may or may not be this thing that happens in it. And which kind of sucks. I really want them to like say, hey, at least you'll see like 2 people from the X-Men movie. Like maybe Jubilee will be in it. Maybe we'll get Olivia.
Jubilee.
We'll get Olivia Munn. We'll get Olivia Munn to play Psylocke.
Sparklers for my fingers,
give
guys.
me something, okay? That's what. Give me something,
Let me Olivia Munn playing Psylocke.
I love. Have you seen her costume in that, by the way?
Am I?
I go like this. Ooh.
She had talked about how she had to have it put on and stuff too.
With oil, she get greased up and put in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But anyway,
how about you have something now?
I just said something, but I'll go more. Star Wars Blu-ray, April 5th, guys. Star Wars Blu-ray is out April 5th.
Guess who also has it already pre-ordered?
Do you have it pre-ordered? Okay, good. I was going to say, if you don't, I can give you my DVD, because I have the DVD Blu-ray combo.
Blu-ray.
Well, I'm gonna probably give Mom my
I got
DVD.
it on Amazon. I'll have it delivered the day of. Boom.
I do too.
In my house.
I do too.
In my house. Let's shake
Fingerless
hands.
gloves, shaking hands. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm ready for this. I wish it was April already. Well, also because Game of Thrones would be coming. But
also you'd have Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and Daredevil.
I would already have watched all of Daredevil by then. Speaking of new shows coming out, also House of Cards Season 4 comes out tomorrow, which will probably be today when you post this, Friday. Or maybe yesterday if you post it Saturday. Sometimes you're lazy.
Ring knock.
You're all caught up on House of Cards, right?
Of course we are.
Jess is not, so I have to try to kick her into watching it maybe Saturday or something.
So speaking of
with
stuff,
Aiden there.
speaking of stuff that's not coming out tomorrow, Uncharted 4 got delayed again.
Oh man, I heard
Until
about
May 10th, 2016.
Okay, it's 2 weeks, and they have a good reason to delay it.
They have a very good reason. They basically don't have enough inventory made for the demand of
Not
it.
a great reason for me because I already pre-ordered mine.
Well, that's
and
why.
I don't care about Amsterdam
on the shelf.
getting their games on
Whatever,
time.
dude. You should have pre-ordered.
Yeah, I don't care about them getting their games on time. But okay, they want to stop and make more inventory, so they have enough.
So the
to
game's gold,
deliver
though.
it, so everyone opens.
The game, as they say, has gone gold, so it's already ready to go and get pressed, I believe. But
yeah, it is. It's gold.
But it's they're delaying it a little bit so that they can make sure they have enough inventory for people to buy on the shelves.
Okay. Why would you not already pre-order this anyway?
So what I did because of this, and I was I honestly I'm on a fever pitch for this game right now. Is right now on Amazon they have they had at least they had
So were you pre-ordered
as of
too,
today
Amazon?
They had the Nathan Drake collection for $23.99, and so I bought it.
It was only $23.99. That's not too bad.
Yeah, so if you're looking if you have a little bit of extra scratch, it's good.
I may have to do that.
It's for the digital. It's for it's basically for digital voucher. They send you like a voucher in the mail.
Wait,
and then you put it in your
so if you use digital, because my PS4 is full right now.
Well,
I just bought Grand Theft Auto 5.
It's weird that you said that because mine was also full, and then Jamie switched from Netflix to Hulu without turning Netflix off, and it ruined Hulu. It ruined it so bad that when I re-downloaded it, it wouldn't let me use it, so I had to nuke my PS4, and I just started downloading everything again. Okay. Because of that, though, I took the liberty of buying because it's on sale on the PlayStation Network. Well, at least it was. I'm not sure. If
You might as well. I mean,
Until Dawn.
Okay.
Which is really fun.
I've heard it's pretty fun. I've seen a lot of cutscenes for it.
It's very much a Which Way book where it's like, choose this direction or this direction.
And like a Which Way book, some of the directions
choose
either way
one
you
thing
pick
or the other
it sucks anyway. Yeah.
Well, the first thing basically teaches you that sometimes there's not a right answer to things. But there is a way to make all the main characters in the story live.
And it's got the dude who played Grant Ward in it.
Yeah, it has Hayden Panettiere in it. It has Peter Stormare, who's the guy that played Grant Ward.
There might be some boobs in it.
It has the guy from Mr. Robot in it.
Is there boobs in it? Oh, yeah, Mr. Robot's in it, yeah.
I haven't got to the boobs yet, so I don't know.
I think there might be.
And the other people...
There's at least a sensual scene of like a bath time.
Well, no, but the thing is that you get little meters for all the characters, so like it'll show you it'll also show you like how your character talks to people. So like it'll be like you're caring, you're less charitable,
you're kind of a douchebag,
you're more romantic, you're less and then it'll give you the how much people like you. So like basically what I did, like I was playing as Hayden Panettiere's character, and there's a phone ring, so she went and it's like it gave the choice to either pick it up or not pick it up. And I was like, pick it up, just in case it's like the guy, somebody calling the guy. So she picks it up, and then the guy catches her picking it up. She's like, you're being nosy about my phone, and then you lose a little bit of, where I could have just left it, but I was like, I thought I needed to do it.
That's a douche.
But you also between the scenes they have, is Peter Stormare? Peter Stormare is the guy that plays Cosmonaut 11 Andromeda.
He's in that too. I've seen him.
Yeah, he's in the cutscenes. He plays at least.
I've got 11 drop off Russian
You think he's playing your therapist, but between every scene, because basically they have like a little an act, and then they have a cutscene, and then they have him, and then they have his scene, and then they have another act.
Okay.
But every time he comes back, things in the room that you're in get a little weirder. So I'm not sure where that's going yet. Like if you're in some kind of weird psychosis dream or something. But it's just funny because the last one, he's sitting there talking to you normally, and the room has these fucking weird curtains that are they're medieval torture devices on the walls and shit, and you're like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, I've seen a lot of the cutscenes for this, because I just decided I'm not going to play the game, so I watch all the cutscenes, and some of them are bonkers. Like,
well, and also
they're bananas.
Basically, the scenes with the therapist gauge how you want to play the game. So, like, they basically say, like, "Oh, are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of blood? Are you afraid of needles? Are you afraid of loud noises?" And so you know, and they're saying it to you honestly. So they're like, you know, just pick the. I'm the guy that's your therapist. Pick the one you want.
Nothing.
Well, and you can do that too. You can, and then they give you like the most glorious, the loudest part of the game. But then you can also be like, well, I'm kind of afraid of stuff. I'm a wimpy guy, or
you're afraid of like puppies, aren't you?
Or I just have children. Yeah.
So
well, you can actually say you're afraid of puppies if you want. Yeah. But no, I don't think puppies. There's snakes, spiders is one of them. Scarecrows was another one. Zombies and clowns. And like, which am afraid of, scarecrows or clowns? And I was like, I guess clowns.
I'd say clowns, probably, if
like,
I had to pick two.
Scarecrows are just scarecrows, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Scarecrow, if it's the Scarecrow from Batman, maybe?
Yeah, but it was.
But,
it
like,
was
just regular Scarecrow?
It's just like a weird scarecrow, but then they have like the clown from like
Fuck those clowns, man.
Like the Tim
that clown from like American Horror Story? No way.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that guy, he's kind of scary.
No way.
But it's fun so far, and it's really simple mechanics. You know, it's mostly just like go to this place and find this thing, and along the way you find these totems that give you kind of hints on stuff sometimes. Like I found this one totem that it just shows a bird, and I was like, okay. And
it's
so
like Resident Evil.
Well, so later I was walking around and it's like it let me shoot. I had a gun and I was just like kind of fun shooting things with the gun. And it's like, oh no, this was throwing snowballs. And so I was throwing snowballs and I could throw a snowball at the bird or I could throw a snow and I was just like, wait, but in the picture it didn't show the bird getting hit by a snowball, so I'm just gonna wait. And then it let me throw the snowball at the guy, and I think if I would have thrown the snowball at the bird, something bad would have happened, like it would have attacked me or something. And so I didn't do it because I listened to the hint it gave me. Yeah, so some of the stuff's kind of weird and fun. But yeah, it's a fun game.
Okay.
It's only $23.99 right now on the PlayStation.
Well, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 again because it let me download my characters from Grand Theft Auto from PlayStation 3, and it let me download my money from PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
so I got all the cars. I got my nice ass apartment from PlayStation 3.
All the cash.
I got all my souped up cars. They're all my bike. I have my regular bicycle. I have a bicycle. I guess good thing, and everybody kills me because I'm on a bicycle, and you should kill me. I'm on a bicycle. You're in a car with a machine gun, and I'm on a bicycle. You should shoot me. But
you get exercise and you feel good.
You get exercise and you feel good.
Well, actually, good.
I forgot how
I feel good.
I forgot how good my character.
I'm Trevor and I feel
my
good.
character has like endurance, like medieval or like marathon sprinter or something like that. Like he has like all these crazy like max character things. I did when I was in PlayStation 3. I forgot about. I was like, okay, cool, thanks.
I didn't know you played the game that much.
I did. Well, this is for the online, the multiplayer part. And then of course,
again, didn't know you played.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with when you play the online part. You can play it by yourself. Well, I had the School for Ants thing that I made for when we were both supposed to play, but we never did.
Well, I remember mine. I
still have it whenever you want to play.
I gave mine to
when we want to play.
To our little brother.
I still have the School for Ants thing on there. One of the problems is when you play, you get either hey yo, or you get I'm a little kid. I'm gonna go to the strip club. And you're like, oh jeez, I don't want to be on here with an 11-year-old that is like killing people. And because first of all, as you know, preteens have no morals. They're still in the adolescence phase where they don't mind murdering everybody, and you can't have fun because they're just driving around trying to murder you. You know, so like, hey, we should do a thing together. Oh, you're shooting me in the head for no reason.
So you obviously didn't play the Division beta because that was the same exact.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. There's actually a really good.
That's why I didn't.
There's a really good video where this guy's like, this English dude, and there's like three like German dudes in broken English. They're like, we're a gang and we're going to get you. And he's like, go ahead, I'm going to kill you all if you do that. And he's like, we're going to get you.
And he like,
going to get you. Just kills him like 5 seconds later.
That was great.
And I was like, I want his character.
I would love to play Division just
because
because
a weirdo gun.
It has that Destiny feel, but in real time.
What I didn't like about the Division is that you're shooting regular dudes in the head, and they're just like, oh, okay, thanks for the shot in the head, and like their lives bar is still going down. It's not like there's no headshot really. Like it takes more.
If I put a bullet in your head,
like I do in a ski mask, he's running.
Maybe even if you have if you have a cool mask on, it might hurt. It might not go through the first time, but if you get shot a few times, you're gonna at least get knocked out.
Yeah, it wasn't very real. It didn't feel realistic to me. But to each your own. You know,
Speaking of not realistic, Mass Effect again is delayed until Q4 of BioWare's. Q4 is, by the way, of BioWare's is January
2017. I thought it was too late in 2017.
It is, but Q4 for them is January 1st through March 31st.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's Q4.
That's what happened to Mass Effect 3.
But we already delayed it enough.
See, the only thing
and they didn't give any reason for it.
The only thing is that delay. Well, the reason is because everyone's freaking leaving BioWare.
That's true.
But including the head writer of Mass Effect 4 Andromeda.
You gotta assume that the writing is already done, right?
I would hope so.
You gotta assume.
I mean, it's just because he went to Destiny.
And then like, oh, well, let's put Mass Effect 3's ending on this. And you're like, no.
What color do you want? It's green. I win.
Well, I played the other day without having a save before it, and then I couldn't do the third. I couldn't do the green. I could only do red and blue.
Yeah, because you have to have your aggro meter up a certain level first.
I'm so pissed.
Yeah, well, because and there's no. I don't think anyone plays multiplayer in that.
I was like, red again. Fuck all those machines.
Just walk some machines.
Nope, no machines. No machines. But okay, so between January 1st
what
and
about Edie,
March.
Man?
Nope, she's gone.
Joker's heart is
I don't
broken.
care. I don't care. I don't give a crap.
Yes, you do.
He doesn't even know I'm dead. Who cares?
Although that's the one where
January
you see the
1st
chest rise.
through March 31st. So we gotta wait until next year.
You know what? I'm thinking it's gonna come. I'm gonna say March.
Yeah, they'll probably put out like the latest they can almost put out.
I don't think it'll be the last. I think it'll be like March 16th or something.
I'm a little depressed.
But that's a Tuesday. I'm not sure.
I'm a little depressed about this because I was ready for like Christmas time, getting this for my own Christmas present. You know.
See, the only thing and that's the thing. Like they keep missing this gold mine where they can make so much more money if it came out like in November before Christmas.
Like, you know this is coming, right, guys?
But the only thing that worries me more is that since they delayed it so early, that they may delay it, that they could delay it again if something else goes wrong.
I don't think they're going to delay it again. I think really this right now.
I don't think they can delay it again because otherwise it'll be summer game and
people will revolt probably at that point too. But I think they're not going to delay it again. But I think that it'll, like you said, March 16th. It'll come out like the latest it can possibly come out. We got to do what we got to do, I guess. I still want this game. It kind of disheartens me because I really want this game.
So this will make you want
actual
the game,
Q4 time.
This could make you want the game more. Who knows, man? Speaking of which, man, was there another Mass Effect Andromeda leak?
No.
So BioWare forum user Crimson Tears says that someone he knows played 25 minutes of a build of the game. He says that he played with a non-Geth synthetic and a Krogan named Drac as his companions, but he didn't specify the gender. And there was
so
no
you're saying
visuals.
the lead was a synthetic?
No, he's saying the lead. He's not. He's saying that the characters he played with as companion characters were a non-Geth synthetic and a Krogan named Drac. Although he misidentified it as Drake first, but he says it must have been
Nathan Drake was the Krogan.
Yes, and that's what I thought too. I was like, is it Northern North doing the Krogan?
He'd do it.
I am a Krogan.
I finally watched. Con Man. So yeah.
So did you like it?
Maybe it was great.
So the build they were showing showcased no loading times. And
that's good.
And he said it seemed to be at the expense of texture popping. So basically, like you fly to this world and you get on the world, but then there'd be the shit popping.
You have to wait for shit to pop in. Okay, I'm alright with that.
You didn't have to wait. You'd be walking, but then stuff would just
pop in
while you're
walking.
walking. He noted that it didn't bother the person that was telling him, but it bothered the person that was telling him about the texture pop-in. So I guess an employee of BioWare, hopefully, or just some other beta.
And this is still the beta, so I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think this is still. This might even be still
alpha
gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was all the info he obtained. It was noted that the AI was markedly better than older ME games, including the side characters deploying shields and protecting team members that were under fire.
That's good, because the side characters are pretty much useless.
Yeah.
And even Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, and he also noted, another thing he noted is that the shields were more like the Geth shields that, like, in Mass Effect 1, where they put down those, like, just, like, stationary, like, roto shields kind of thing.
That's what I was thinking.
Than just throwing up a shield or
just
something.
Just like the human dude shields.
The human dude shields.
Yeah,
the meaty dude shields. Matt, didn't you
meat
play
shields.
a meaty
robots.
dude shield? Yeah.
The robots. I have a meat shield. I'm a tank.
Did you ever play the Mass Effect 3? Mass Effect 3.
I did. I was a
multiplayer?
tank. I was a tank.
You played meat beaters a lot.
I was a meat beater.
Did you get any Krogans or anything? Pick up any Krogans?
No, because I only played probably 5 or 6 times.
You should have. See, this is the thing. When you play, you should get on that with me. Play with me.
Well, my problem is I don't ever have time to do that. I've when we get online together, it's for 15 minutes.
It's so fun.
And then we run around for 1 minute, and we're like, okay, hey, high five, dude. I want to play. We never connect at the same time.
I actually played a little Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer for a little bit.
How'd that go?
It's fun. They added some more stuff to it.
I said, get on.
They actually added dragon battles.
Get on GTA 5, and then we can play together.
Matt, old games are old.
So
okay? Old games.
Will Smith, David Ayer. David Ayer is the director of Suicide Squad. And he has a bromance now with Will Smith, where now he's...
That's why wouldn't you?
He's got 2 more movies he's doing with Will Smith. One is Suicide Squad 2, obviously. They're already obvious that there's going to be a sequel to that. But also, he has him doing a cop-centric fantasy movie. There's no timetable for this, but supposedly it's going to come...
Cop Wizard?
They think They think it could. Maybe, who knows? It could become... Maybe Bagger Vance 2, where he's a cop. It's supposed to... It's probably going to become before Suicide Squad 2. Because there's so much DC stuff in the middle there that Suicide 2 is probably...
They're going to be called Magical Negro?
2000... maybe. It might be. That's the name of this episode, by the way. There's so much stuff in between Suicide Squad 1 and Suicide Squad 2 that this movie will probably come in between then. But Will Smith working again. All right.
Sure.
Not garbage movies, hopefully.
Because everyone wants to see him working more, especially After Earth.
Not Hitch 2?
Maybe After
Earth 2?
After Earth 2, if he's a cop. He died.
Okay. I don't know.
Spoilers for After Earth. He died.
Did he die?
I think he died.
I didn't even watch the movie. I don't know.
He died, Matt.
There's no way to watch
So I only got one more thing, Matt, and it's a good one.
I forgot to put that in there.
It's a good one. Idris Elba, Matthew McConaughey cast in Dark Tower.
Now, I don't know anything about Dark Tower.
Dark Tower is...
Except for that, Stephen King wrote it. Stephen
King's fucking bananas sci-fi epic. Basically, it's about... the beginning, at least the first book, which is all I've read so far, it's about a guy named the Gunslinger who's searching for a guy named the Man in Black. He's a bounty hunter. He's looking for this guy named the Man in Black. That's all they really give you at the beginning.
That's all I know about Dark. Dark Tower.
It's a world that Stephen King on coke puts out for you, and he's definitely on coke when he wrote it. He was also 17, by the way, when he wrote the first book. So,
and he wanted to be somebody, obviously.
Yeah. Get coked up and be somebody. But I reportedly Matthew McConaughey was offered any role he wanted and he's like, any role you want to be.
And he's going to be the Man in Black.
He chose the Man in Black. And so Idris Elba was then cast as the Gunslinger.
I'm cool with both those parts.
Yeah.
First of all, I love both those guys.
Like the kind of way that...
love, I'd be their little spoon type love. I
would be Idris Elba's little spoon.
Definitely. Have you watched Luther, by the way?
No.
Watch Luther. Dude, do it by yourself. If Jimmy won't watch with you...
She will watch it someday.
Watch it, okay? Because it's
worth
it.
We're not there yet.
Because you're like, dude, this dude, he is like...
Watching Magicians.
He's like Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood, where he just drinks the scenery like a milkshake. You're like, oh, crap, man, he just eats all the scenery. It's all...
I drink it up.
That's what he does. Except he goes, I'll drink it up. With that English accent.
Which makes you fall in love with him even more.
Even more. He's great. And I will watch Idris Elba and anything.
By the way, Leo won an Oscar. We didn't mention that at all.
We didn't. He won.
Congratulations, Leonardo.
Leonardo leads Donatello. No, he didn't win any Oscars, did he?
Whatever. Raphael, you didn't get anything either.
Michelangelo, nothing.
Although Rafael Cruz is still running for president. That's his real name, did you know?
Yeah, I did.
Rafael.
And that only makes me hate him more because he's the worst Ninja Turtle.
Give me a break.
Actually, Aiden loves Raphael, but not Rafael Cruz. Oh, he did Cruz.
10% of Florida thinks he's the Zodiac Killer. True story.
Which is hilarious because he is.
Because he was also a fetus when some of those crimes were committed by the Zodiac Killer.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure he did it.
Still of his dad's wicked, weird balls. Cursed balls.
Maybe his dad's the killer then. I don't know. He's an awful human being. That's all I know. I have one thing, and it's not as cool as that.
By the way, Ted Cruz bad lip reading.
I watched it.
Yet, please. I watched
great.
it today. One of my
Because
employees
watching his
forced me to
lips is
watch
already
it.
weird enough. Watching his regular lips is weird enough.
Well, because
His
he
lips
smile like
it looks like weird.
like what he looks like someone is like helping him smile like with
Like
like
his lips
machine.
were burned off in a fire, and they painted artificial lips on or something.
I'm smiling. I love kids. Like, oh boy, I don't know.
No, I don't believe that.
Like he's the only president. I said this today, and I totally was not by. He's the only presidential candidate that's ever been that's less charismatic than Richard Nixon. Like just no charisma, zero charisma, zero. He's the opposite.
You know, there's a lot of charisma. Donald Trump.
He does. I'll give him that. He's got that.
The
wrong kind of charisma.
Okay, I have one more thing left, and it's not anything to have to do with Donald Trump
Or
and
Ted
his
Cruz.
sweet potato face with a candy floss hair. Big Hero 6 is making an animated TV show. It's going to be a Disney XD in 2017. Are you excited about this or what? Have you watched Big Hero 6 yet?
No, because I'm a man.
You're going to watch it
Because I'm
soon.
not a small boy.
No, you're going to watch it soon because you have a small boy, and you watch it soon.
Yeah,
and
I'll
you'll love
watch
it
it with
because it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
I'm sure it is.
It's worth it. Supposedly, though, I heard the new Zootopia, the new Disney movie, is actually better than Big Hero 6.
What do you want to watch?
I'll watch it. I'll watch it with
Let's
Aiden.
review.
But I want Aiden to be good enough where I can watch it with him. That's what I want. He's been like crappy the last couple weeks.
I would totally
Like
watch
last
this
week
because
or
I feel like it's going to be a fun movie. Honestly.
It looks great.
It looks fun.
From what I've seen from it, and what I've heard from it is that it's a great movie. So,
It's
but
got Jason Bateman in it.
Big
Jennifer
Hero 6
Goodwin.
is also a great movie. And I want to see the TV show. I want to see Scott Adsit get some money because he's the guy who does the voice of Baymax, the robot in Big Hero 6.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
God, that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Scott Adsit, give him some money, guys.
I got kids. I get all the money.
When they said he was the voice, I'm like, and I was like, think about the voice. I'm like, oh, I guess he is. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. He just sounded like a robot to me.
Log line, I guess he is.
Like, all right, thanks, Scott Adsit. Doing something.
I guess he's schlubby enough to be a schlubby looking robot.
It's like, I sound like a robot. Well, he doesn't have to look like him. You just gotta make the sound. Make the robot voice. Good job, Scott. That's it. I like it.
It's like when you find out who is like Adam Driver, not Adam Driver, who is it, like Adrian, who does the voice for BB-8? It was like two weird celebrities that should not have done the voice for BB-8.
No, it was, what's his face?
It's Dead Now 5.
No, shut up. I gotta think.
And Dead Now 5
I'm
is kind
drunk.
of
I have to think. Hold up.
You are drunk.
From Saturday Night Live to Stefan, you should know this already. You should know this.
Bill Hader.
So I guess you're drunk as I am. Bill Hader. That's
Yes,
right.
I'm just
Bill
as drunk as you
Bill
are.
Hader is one of them, and then there's somebody else. It might be Adrian Brody actually.
Zachary Levi, maybe? I don't know, it's Adrian
I know.
Or the
I know.
Richmond
Bill
Adrian
Hader is
Brody.
definitely one of them. I know he's one of them.
Yeah, sure.
But weird. Why would that?
Yeah, I was like, why do?
Why would that be it?
It's beeps and boops. Really? Come on. Okay, sure.
He's like, give me the money. You pay me like $100,000 if I go on beep beep boop.
Because why not?
And then he was on the. Maybe did he do the stuff on the Oscars? Who knows? Because all the robots from the
knows?
Oscars. They had C-3PO, R2-D2, and BB-8 out on the Oscars. True story.
But you know who was not at the Oscars? Black people.
Oh, they Chris Rock. And they had another.
Was Beyonce there? Viola Davis? Angela Bassett?
Thanks for coming, guys.
Oh boy.
Stay classy.
Finn.
Bang.
Boom. Good night, everyone.